The following program is presented by Chick-fil-A South Florida and Bright Star Credit Union.
John I. Leonard High takes on Wellington High tonight on School Duel. Welcome to the 15th anniversary season of School Duel, where 24 South Florida high schools battle it out. Now, tonight's game features John I. Leonard versus Wellington, in which should be quite a showdown. Now, before we begin, let me tell you what these students are playing for. Well, first off, both teams will win beautiful trophies, courtesy of our sponsor, EDCO Awards and Specialties. So thank you, EDCO. For the runner-up school tonight, each player receives $50 from our sponsor, Bright Star Credit Union. Thank you, Bright Star. And of course, last but not least, for the winners, well, each of these students will walk away with free chicken sandwiches for an entire year, courtesy of Chick-fil-A South Florida. Thank you, Chick-fil-A South Florida. All right, let's get started. Our opening round is called First Strike. In this round, it's school versus school, and each question is worth 10 points. Any question answered incorrectly gives the other school a chance to steal. All right, schools, prepare for the first strike. Your first question deals with metals. It consists mainly of copper and tin, and the age named for it lasted from about... Yes, Daniel?
Bronze.
Yes, very good, and we are off. Here we go, another question. This one's about physics. Identify this law named for a German physicist that says that resistance equals voltage divided by current. Andrew.
Ohm's law.
Yes, very good. Literary characters created by Robert Ludlum. This character's birth name is David Webb. Give the best known alias of this character, which forms book titles when combined with the words identity, supremacy, and ultimatum. Olivia.
Jason Bourne.
Yes, good job. Okay, the military. Though they are officially called the U.S. Navy Flight Demonstration Squadron, what is the common, colorful nickname for this group of 6 highly skilled pilots who perform difficult maneuvers in Boeing F-18 jets in air shows? Jonathan?
Angels.
Wellington, Andrew?
Top Gun.
Incorrect. They're called the Blue Angels. World leaders. In 2020, constitutional amendments were passed allowing him to potentially remain in power until 2036. Identify this controversial leader. Yes, Daniel?
Vladimir Putin.
Very good. Next question is about vegetables. Which vegetable is high in vitamin A and is said to be good for your eyesight? Yes, Austin?
Carrots.
Yes, good job. All right, it is now time for the What Am I question, brought to you by Broward County Public Schools. Here, our contestants will be given a clue about something or someone and then shown a picture that will slowly reveal itself. So here goes. It was first cast in 1752 and originally hung in the steeple of Independence Hall. Daniel?
The Liberty Bell.
Yes, that's exactly what we're talking about. And the Liberty Bell has a quote from the Bible cast into it that reads, "Proclaim liberty throughout all the land until all the inhabitants thereof." This question is about numbers. Euler's identity says that this number is equal to e raised to the power of pi times I plus 1. Yes, Daniel?
0.
Yes, very good. Objects. What household objects were made of polished bronze in ancient Rome, but today are made of a layer of glass over reflective metal and might be used, Anthony?
Mirrors.
Yes, that's exactly what we're talking about. Oh, and that's the horn, and that means the end to the first strike round. We do have Wellington leading. They have 60 points. John I. Leonard has 20 points, but don't go anywhere because we'll be right back with more School Duel after these messages.
Yes.
You start.
We started fostering Kyle when he was 6 years old. I knew that routine was important for him.
Dad, your turn.
We started going to Chick-fil-A every Saturday.
Every Saturday. Now, Miss Elizabeth?
When your adoption day came, we got the honor of being in the courtroom with you. The judge actually called us out, too, for being a little too loud.
Having a big crowd cheering him on was really special to us.
Broward County Public Schools, world-class athletic programs. From football to volleyball, cheerleading to soccer. The best schools for student athletes. Choose the best. Choose BCPS.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
The first round of action ended with Wellington leading. They have 60 points. John I. Leonard has 20 points. Now, before we begin the second round, let's take a minute to meet this week's competitors from each school.
Hi, my name is Jonathan. I'm a junior and team captain. And go Lancers!
My name is Austin. I'm a sophomore. Go Lancers!
My name is Anthony. I'm a senior. Go Lancers!
I am Arthur. I am a freshman, and I am team alternate. Go Lancers!
Hey guys, what's up? This is us, all of us. This is Austin, this is Arthur, and this is Anthony. Say hi, Anthony.
Hi, Anthony.
Damn, you're getting that camera close, okay. But you know what? We're here today, and we're alive. And we're just grateful to be alive.
Yes, it is a great day to be alive.
Go Lancers, let's joust! I'm Daniel. I'm a senior and team captain. Go Wolverines!
I'm Olivia. I'm a senior, and go Wolverines.
I'm Andrew. I'm a freshman, and go Wolverines!
I'm Jarrett. I'm a sophomore and the alternate. Go Wolverines!
There's the televisions. There's my awesome fans. All right. We got to see Lisa in the makeup room. Wow.
When you're famous one day and Jimmy Fallon is interviewing you, what clip do you want him to play?
Probably the one of me eating the pickle during lunch. Wolverines are here to win! Go Wolverines!
All right, let's hear it for both schools. And now that we know everyone, let's go ahead and move on to round two, our joust, which is presented by Public Supermarkets. Here, a player from each school competes head-to-head with a toss-up question. The winner gets 3 bonus questions for their school, and all questions are worth 10 points. All right, schools, it is time to joust. Our first players competing will be Jonathan and Daniel, so come on down. Okay, here's your toss-up question. It's worth 10 points. Get ready to spell. The trigonometric function calculated as adjacent over hypotenuse Yes, Daniel?
COSINE.
Yes, cosine. Very good, Wellington. The following bonus questions all deal with spelling math terms, Wellington. Bonus question number 1. Meaning an angle measuring less than 90 degrees, spell the word acute. Yes, Daniel?
ACUTE.
Yes, very good. Bonus question number 2. Meaning a symbol that represents a mathematical object, usually a number, spell the word variable. Daniel?
VARIABLE.
Excellent. All right. Here's your third bonus question. Meaning the solution to a division problem, spell the word quotient. Daniel?
QUOTIENT.
All right. Excellent. Good job. All right, Olivia and Austin, you're up next to Joust. Come on down. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. What is the scientific study of animals and their behavior called? Yes, Austin?
Biology.
Incorrect. Wellington?
Zoology.
Very good, Olivia. It is zoology. Wellington. Wellington, the following bonus questions all deal with zoology. Bonus question number 1. What is the name of the only mammal capable of true flight? That would be bats. Bonus question number 2. Name one of the oldest and most durable materials for carving that comes from the tusks and teeth of walruses, sperm whales, and wild boars. Olivia?
Ivory.
Very good. Bonus question number 3. What wild North American canines can breed with both wolves and domestic dogs? Andrew?
Coyotes?
Yes, very good. All right, my last two to Joust are Anthony and Andrew. Come on down. Here's your toss-up question. It's worth 10 points. Considered a candidate for the great American novel, what John Steinbeck work follows the journey of the Joad family from Oklahoma to California? That book is The Grapes of Wrath. Stay right there. I have another question for you. What novel by Harper Lee was partially inspired by her father's real-life defense of 2 black men accused of murder in Alabama and features the characters Atticus Finch and Boo Radley? Yes, Anthony.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Very good. Excellent. We are now with John I. Leonard. The following bonus questions all deal with other great American novels. Bonus question number 1. What J.D. Salinger novel is narrated by Holden Caulfield, who feels disconnected from the world and hates phonies? That book is The Catcher in the Rye. Bonus question number 2. A classic tale of the Jazz Age, what F. Scott Fitzgerald novel's title character changed his name from James Gatz? Anthony.
The Great Gatsby.
Yes, very good. All right, here's your third bonus question. What novel by Nathaniel Hawthorne explores the moral consequences of sin and guilt in a Puritan society?
Pride and Prejudice.
Incorrect. It's A Scarlet Letter. Well, that buzzer means the end to the joust. We do have Wellington holding on to their lead. They now have 130 points. John I. Leonard had 40 points. But don't go anywhere because we'll be right back with more School Duel after these messages.
It must be fate that his cap and gown are the same color he wore for his kindergarten graduation. It's the same rascally smile, that hasn't changed. But he stands there, so sure, so ready to take on the world. He has arrived. It's hard not to resist and push against the door that's closing, but you give in a little, because the future is wide open. From each little moment to every major milestone, Publix, proud supporter of education.
Lights. Camera. Action.
I don't know. I've always just heard that.
Now
Now we're safe.
But make sure you don't run out of power.
Noted.
Is this yours by any chance?
Hello and welcome to Broward Teen News Cypress Bay High School Edition, West Broward Edition,
Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High Edition.
We're at Cooper City High School.
and Broward Teen News starts now.
BTN is South Florida's only teen-produced news program, produced by a different Broward High School every month. Broward Teen News, South Florida's student-produced news show by teens for teens.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
To the 15th anniversary season of School Duel, where local high schools match wits. Now, today's game has John I. Leonard competing against Wellington High School. Currently, Wellington is leading. They have 130 points. John I. Leonard has 40 points. It is now time for the rapid action round, and during this round, each school receives an identical category of questions to answer quickly by themselves. Since John I. Leonard is trailing, they get to go first, while Wellington will wait outside the studios for their turn with the same question. Today's category starts with D, as in David. In this category, the answer contains a word that starts with the letter D, as in David. Each question is worth 10 points, and remember, you must answer these quickly or the judge will move you on. So, here comes rapid action. Cue music and let's begin. 1897 vampire novel by Bram Stoker. Austin.
Dracula.
A reference work containing word definitions. Austin.
Dictionary.
Chronic disease characterized by elevated blood sugar. Jonathan.
Diabetes.
Major airline that shares its name with the fourth
Delta.
term for a ruling family in China and for a sports team. Anthony.
Dynasty.
Official language of the Netherlands. Austin.
Dutch.
Spanish surrealist who painted The Persistence of Memory. Major League Baseball team of Phoenix, Arizona.
Arizona Diamondbacks.
Mythical city of gold sought by Sir Walter Raleigh. Anthony.
El Dorado.
Entertainment conglomerate that owns Lucasfilm, Marvel. Anthony.
Disney.
Very good, John I. Leonard. We got through all of your questions. So let's hear it for John I. Leonard High School. All right, now with a little TV magic, let's go ahead and bring in Wellington High School. Welcome back, Wellington. Now it's your turn with the same questions. Today's category starts with D, as in David. In this category, the answer contains a word that starts with the letter D, as in David. Each question is worth 10 points, and remember, you must answer these quickly or the judge will move you on. So let's cue music and let's begin. 1897 vampire novel by Bram Stoker. Olivia.
Dracula.
A reference work containing word definitions. Andrew.
Dictionary.
Chronic disease characterized by elevated blood sugar. Olivia.
Diabetes.
Major airline that shares its name with the fourth letter of the Greek alphabet. Daniel.
Delta.
Term for a ruling family in China and for a sports team that wins many championships. Andrew.
Dynasty.
Official language of the Netherlands. Daniel.
Dutch.
Spanish surrealist who painted The Persistence of Memory? Andrew?
Dolly.
Major League Baseball team of Phoenix, Arizona? Daniel?
Diamondbacks.
Mythical City of Gold, sought by Sir Walter Raleigh. Andrew?
Dorado.
Entertainment conglomerate that owns Lucasfilm, Marvel, and Pixar. Daniel?
Disney.
All right, great job, Wellington. We got through all your questions. And that sound ends the rapid action round. We do have Wellington holding on to their lead. They now have 230 points. John I. Leonard now has 130 points, but don't go anywhere because we are going to be back. We're just taking a short break, and we'll be back for the final showdown to see which school wins this school duel game.
So I stopped in at Chick-fil-A for lunch and saw Officer Wilson come in. I decided to place a dine-in mobile order and have a cookie delivered to him just to show appreciation for his service for our community.
A few minutes later, I noticed that Officer Wilson had gotten up and left, and I knew he hadn't gotten his cookie yet.
I'm headed to my car. I turn around and I see Allie, and she's running after me.
Mr. Police Officer, Mr. Police Officer.
Usually when someone yells, officer, officer, they want to ask me about a ticket they got. I absolutely wanted the cookie. This cookie is delicious.
Broward County Public Schools, the best magnet programs, from pre-law to STEM, aviation to computer technology, Montessori to Cambridge. Choose the best. Choose BCPS.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making the School Duel possible.
School duel, and we've got a good game going as Wellington is holding on to their lead over John I. Leonard. Our current scores are 230 to 130. It is now time for the final showdown, and this is our last round. Our schools will go against each other again with toss-up questions, but this time these questions are worth 20 points each. Now, just a reminder, if a question is answered incorrectly, the other school can steal. So this is for the win. It is time for the final showdown. Hands on the buzzers, here we go. Fast capitals. What is the capital city of Argentina? Daniel?
Buenos Aires.
Computer science. What does the M stand for in the coding abbreviations XML and HTML? Daniel?
Markup.
Namesakes. What British monarch gave her name to both a state in Australia and the capital city? Yes, Austin?
Victoria.
Rallying cries. What verb fills in the blank in these famous rallying cries from American history? Blank the Maine and blank the Alamo. Andrew.
Remember.
Stories. Name the only human character in the Winnie the Pooh stories. Anthony.
Christopher Robin.
Mythology. What group of Greek deities included Hyperion, Rhea, and Cronus and was overthrown? Austin.
Titans.
College majors. What college major would include classes on learning theory, cognition, and personality? And Daniel?
Psychology.
Pop songs. It was inspired by the name of a baseball team from Kansas City, and Weird Al spoofed it in a song called Foil. Identify this chart-popping 2013 song. Daniel?
Royals.
Translations. Give the English word for the color that translates to gloss in Irish, hara in Hindi, and verde in Spanish. Austin.
Green.
Biology. What class of animals includes the restless flycatcher, the golden-backed weaver, and the cedar waxwing? Anthony?
Spiders.
Incorrect. Wellington, I'll finish the question. What class of animals includes the restless flycatcher, the golden-backed weaver, and the cedar waxwing, as well as penguins and sparrows? Andrew.
Birds.
National parks. the largest tropical wilderness in the United States? What enormous wetland national park in South Florida? Austin?
Everglades.
Ingredients, also known as garbanzo beans. What is the main ingredient, Andrew?
Chickpeas.
History, what European power colonized the lands that are now modern-day Macau, Mozambique, Cabo Verde, and Brazil? Austin?
France.
Incorrect. Wellington? Andrew?
Spain.
Incorrect. It's Portugal. Memoirs, containing 2 colors in its title. What 2010 memoir by Piper Kerman became the basis for a Netflix series set in a woman's prison? Austin.
Orange is the New Black.
Same name. What name is shared by the old man in Ernest Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea and the capital city of Chile? Olivia.
Ahab.
Incorrect. John I. Leonard. Austin.
Hermit.
Incorrect. It's Santiago. Companies. What multinational chain, known for its green mermaid logo, originated, Jonathan?
Starbucks.
Europe. In what European country would you find the cities of Lucerne, Geneva, and Zurich? Yes, Austin.
Switzerland.
The Civil War. What Confederate general surrendered to Ulysses? Yes, Austin.
Robert E. Lee.
Sports. What sports all-time great players include Margaret Court, Steffi Graf, Jonathan?
Women's tennis.
Geometry. In any triangle, what is the sum of the 3? Daniel.
180 degrees.
The periodic table. What is the 3-word collective term for the second from the left column? Yes, Austin.
Earth alkaline metals.
Oh, that sound brings an end to this school duel game as it got very tight in this last session. Now, Wellington went on, holding on to their lead. They are ending with 390 points, but John I. Leonard, what a way to come back. They are ending with a score of 350 points. Congratulations to Wellington. You each have won Chick-fil-A sandwiches for an entire year, courtesy of Chick-fil-A South Florida. And of course, great job to everybody. So let's hear it again for both schools. And at this time, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors for making School Duel possible, and of course, you at home for watching. So don't forget to check out our website at schoolduel.tv, where you can find out more about the schools involved. You can watch past shows, and please remember to use #SchoolDuel to contact us through social media. But most importantly, make sure that you tune in next week to School Duel at 8 p.m. as Coral Glades High takes on Coral Springs High, and what should be another great game. Goodbye, everyone.
School Duel was brought to you by Chick-fil-A South Florida and Bright Star Credit Union.